total solar eclipse. Well, up here in New York, it is a partial solar eclipse. Nonetheless, it is still amazing and breathtaking and beautiful. I think the reason why people like things like this, connecting with nature, is because it brings you back to center. We get so lost and so caught up with what we're doing in our everyday life, and we get so caught up with our problems and our anxieties and our emotions and our job and all of these different things. But when you just take a step back, and when you pet your dog, or when you go to the redwood forest, or when you watch a ladybug, or when you watch a solar eclipse, it takes you out of that worry and anxiety, and it just brings you back to normalcy. And the thing is, we don't connect with nature enough so that when we do actually do it, that feels different and that feels out there and foreign to us. But the reality is that is our default setting. That's how we should feel all the time. But instead, we've gotten so bogged down in our own world with all of the things that are going on in it, and it distracts us from what it is that we really are. Carl Sagan says it so beautifully. He talks about astronomy being a very humbling profession. It really puts you into perspective how small we really are in this massive universe. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video, but do watch and listen to this poem that he wrote called Pale Blue Dot. And it really puts things into perspective. It shows you just how small we are in this cosmic ocean. We are just floating like a little piece of dust through the vastness of space. We are circling around one star out of 100 billion to maybe 400 billion stars just in our one Milky Way galaxy. There's another estimated 100 billion galaxies in the entire known universe. I mean, think about that. When you take a step back and you realize how small you really are, it makes your problems feel really small too. Your bank account and that fight that you got in with your boss, the thing that you're worried about with your girlfriend, the argument that you got in with so-and-so, let that go and just take a step back. The eclipse helped me to do that. It just made me forget about everything else, and I just felt connected. I felt connected to the tapestry of life from which we all come from the very same vibrating energy that created all of this. When we just take a step back, and when we start living in the moment the way that my dog does every day, it helps you put aside all of that worry and all of that anxiety. And just instead, you just get to live, you just get to be and experience and do. And that always is a good thing. So today is this very special day because of the eclipse, but tomorrow can be a very special day too. And the day after that, and the day after that. Find different reasons, different moments to step back, step out of the busy world, and just step into the now. Step into this very moment. Watch a flower, watch an ant crawling on the ledge, watch the birds flying through the sky. Do something that connects you back to what it is that you really are, who it is that you really are. And do it every day.